Hello everyone, I am back again with another Transformers video review, and today I'll be doing a sort of throwback review on the Transformers Dark of the Moon basic Human Alliance figure, Thunderhead. Thunderhead was one of many new Dark of the Moon live-action characters that were released during the Human Alliance line, and as per tradition with each Human Alliance figure, they came with a human minifigure. Now, my Thunderhead, I don't have his minifigure as I got him from a convention. However, I am using a human figure that I also got from a convention who came from another Human Alliance figure, and I'm using the Spike Witwicky figure that came with the Autobot Human Alliance figure Backfire, which I don't have. As you can see, his alt mode is that of a spider tank, and it doesn't have any wheels due to how he transforms. As the treads on the back are his legs, and the treads on the front become his arms, with the rest of him just folded up. And one thing that is kind of cool is that his head, the sort of horns on his head, become handles for any Human Alliance human figure. And as you can see, he comes with a detachable. His only accessories are that of a detachable cannon and two smaller clip-on, ball-jointed, double-barreled blasters. So he's good in the weapons department. He just doesn't have any wheels, but he just glides on the ground like so. And one neat gimmick about aside from the human minifigures that they come with, an interesting gimmick with the old Dark of the Moon Human Alliance basic class figures is that they had a third mode, which kind of makes them triple changers, but not really, in the sense that the third mode is either a weapon or an exosuit for the human figures to pilot in. So I will show that off before we get into robot mode. What you want to do to make Thunderhead is one of those that becomes an exosuit rather than a weapon. So what you want to do is take these sections, these will become his robot mode feet, fold them out like so, take the arms like so, fold out what will become his hands. And I will show this off before we get into robot mode, which is basically just the exosuit without the human figure, and it's just him with his head. So take all of this, rotate that, then what you want to do is come to here, bring this section down, which is sort of like an ab crunch for robot mode, though I'll touch base upon that when we get him into robot mode. Then take the seat for the human figures, take this section, bring it down like so, but make sure to put the human figure inside here like so. Now every Human Alliance human figure has a little port that will tab into this peg that is present on every Human Alliance figure. Just so you are aware, plug that in like so, fold up, bring up the seat like so. So you have that. Then bring this down and make sure to tab in the hands. If your Human Alliance figure does have a rotation joint, then, well, a rotation in the hands, then it works. So there you have that. And then the arms are pretty simple. You just want to bring them forward like so, and there you have Thunderhead as an exosuit piloted by whatever Human Alliance human figure that you have, preferably his partner. And yeah, as you can see, it is just him halfway into robot mode with the same weapons, just with the robot mode hands folded out like so. So there's not much going on for here, and I will touch base upon articulation when we get him into robot mode. So you can have that going on. It's a nice little gimmick with the basic Human Alliance figures having a sort of third mode, whether it be a weapon or an exosuit for the little human figures. So there you have that. Moving on to robot mode, what you want to do is move the human figure like so, fold up the seat. Then what you want to do is take the head, fold that in like so. Now, obviously, this is optional where you can rotate it up like so and have the cannon pointing up, or you can leave it down and you can take the cannon and rotate it up like so, as it is on the 5mm peg and port, so you can have the gun sticking up for robot mode like so. Then what you want to do is take this section, fold it up like so, then take the seat that will tab in like so, fold down the sort of ab section, and that will lock into place. Rotate the legs, which are on swivel joints, and fold down what were his spider tank mode treads to form sort of heels for his feet. Then just rotate his head and the arm, and if you haven't folded out the hands already, make sure to do that. And here is the Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Thunderhead in robot mode. And he's a decent enough figure back when Dark of the Moon still did Human Alliance figures. Well, back when Hasbro still did Human Alliance figures during the Revenge of the Fallen, Hunt for the Decepticons, and Dark of the Moon toy lines before Age of Extinction came along and basically took away those gimmicks. And he's a good looking robot, if I do say so myself. I did forget to mention that he does have Autobot insignias on the sides here, so that's something I forgot to touch base on. His head sculpt, a typical Michael Bay former Autobot with the sort of alien look going on. He does have orange eyes, gold for the mouth plate, black going on for the outline of his helmet, and orange for what are essentially horns. He has a nice metallic light blue on the chest, with the rest of him being painted in black, orange, and a sort of gunmetal gray. He has orange up here in the midsection, black for the torso with a gray outline, and black for the main torso, and silver for the collar section, orange for the shoulders and upper arms, black for the hands due to them being the treads, and gunmetal gray for the outline of the lower arms. Same deal with the legs, the thighs cast in orange, the feet cast in black due to them being the treads, and the lower legs and the shins being gray. So he is quite detailed, as the Human Alliance figures were basically concept characters. The basic Human Alliance figures, of course, as the standard Human Alliance figures were basically the movie characters, the ones that appeared in the actual movies, just bigger in design. Articulation-wise, as you saw, head can do the full 360. It is not on a ball joint, however, from what I can tell, so it can't look up or down. Arms are on ball joints, like the shoulder, they can do the full 360, go in and out. Bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist, so the basic Human Alliance figures were lacking in terms of articulation. Some of them, of course, not all of them. Due to the transformation into that exosuit mode, he does have an ab crunch, so that's always good to see, though it's pretty much useless if he doesn't have anything at the head. Then again, you can do this, but then again, that just looks broken. So, there you have that. Ball joint at legs, they can kick forward to a good degree, back that far before they hit all the kibble stored on the back. Legs can do the full splits. Swivel joint at the thigh. 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And due to the nature of the transformation for the foot, they can pivot forward that far and back this far. And if you want, you can have flat feet, as seen in the exosuit mode, or if you want to make them taller, keep the heels. Of course, as you saw, his cannon is removable on the 5mm peg, and his hands both have 5mm pegs and ports, so we can hold them, though in a weird way, because he doesn't have a wrist joint due to how he transforms. He's stuck holding his rifle like this. And one interesting thing with the old figures within the Hunt for the Decepticons, late Revenge of the Fallen, early Dark of the Moon figures, is that they had clip-on weapons that were also on clip-on ball-jointed weapons. So they had these little clips, as you can see. The clip here, which has the ball joint for the cannon, clips on to the upper section of the lower arm, like so. So you can give him two cannons and keep this one sticking up from the back to have this look going on. And I think this is a look that I like keeping Thunderhead in the sense that, well, it actually works and he's not holding his cannon in a weird way. But then again, I will keep this on either arm just for the sake of this review. So yeah, and obviously it works for a Bayformer character. And obviously he is twice, maybe 3 times, well, I would say twice the size of the human figures considering where he stands. However, due to the heels, if you want to keep the flat feet in order for him to properly stand, you can do that. Or if you want to make him taller, as I said, you can use the heels, though that will often cause him to fall. So to make sure, if he does fall, make sure to give him the flat feet so as to not make him fall over. So yeah, guys, there you have it. That was my throwback-ish sort of view for the Transformers Dark of the Moon Basic Human Alliance Thunderhead. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at this sort of decade-old figure. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.